What's going on, guys? PlotArmorCards in the house, and today I'm coming to you with 3 brand new cards that were just unveiled. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, we have this is called Land of Hope Barian. Oh, Barian support, okay. It is a field spell card, so you could search this obviously with Metaverse and as well as Terraforming. And there's that one quick play spell card that I use in my Exodia deck. I just can't remember off the top of my head. So it is a pretty searchable card. Let's see its effect. This card is always treated as a Barian's card. Okay, 1, your opponent cannot target C, XYZ monsters, number C monsters, and number monsters with a number between 101 and 107. So I know 101 is Silent Honor Arc. I don't remember what the other ones are off the top of my head. But in their names, you control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Secondly, once per turn, if you special summon an XYZ monster with a rank up magic spell's effect, you can target one XYZ monster and one monster your opponent controls. Attach that opponent's monster to that XYZ monster's material. That's also really good. I like this card, guys. One is it gives your monsters the ability not to be destroyed and not to be targeted to some degree. And then secondly is you can take one of your opponent's monsters if you use a rank up magic spell. So that's pretty good. I would definitely recommend if you're going to run a Barian type deck. I'm not too familiar with that archetype. I know I've seen it here and there, but I would definitely run this in this deck. Next, we have a trap card. Now, this card is called the Supreme King Dragon Soul. So it's a normal trap card. Its effect is you can pay half your life points, special summon one Supreme King Z Arc. Wow, I haven't heard of that card in a long time. I know a lot of people love playing this card, but I'm not really too much into pendulums, so I haven't personally looked into this card in a while. From your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions, but its effects are negated. Also, return it to the extra deck during the end phase in the next turn. Not bad. I know Supreme King Arc. Oh, it's right here, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4,000 attack point beat stick if its effects are negated, and its effects are pretty overpowered, so it makes sense to negate it. When your opponent activates a spell card or effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard and one Supreme King Arc Z you control. Special summon up to 4 monsters from your hand, deck, extra deck, and or graveyard with Pendulum Dragon, XYZ Dragon, Synchro Dragon, and or Fusion Dragon in their names. So I'm trying to, just off the top of my head, I'm sure there's a million other options, but maybe the Odd Eyes support for the Pendulums, XYZ Dragon, I'm just thinking Arc Rebellion, and then if you really wanted to, you could rank up into, I know it has higher forms of support, so that would give it some material, at least, and then you'd be able to actually do something with the material. Otherwise, if you just summon one of the monsters, it would just be kind of a beat stick, right? Because its effects, most of them would be negated without having a material attached. Synchro Dragon, Clear Wing, Crystal Clear Wing, that's not bad at all. Fusion Dragon, there's a couple of different options there. I think Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, I think that's what it's called off the top of my head. But this is good. This is really good. And there's no repercussions to this. You can banish one card from your graveyard and one Supreme King Arc Z special summon up to 4 monsters. Okay, so their effects aren't negated. This is very good. This is very, very, very good. I'm gonna try this out. Personally, I would try this out. Next, what do we got? Normal spell card. You can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name per turn, and only once that turn. Target one face-up monster on the field. Its controller's opponent takes 200 damage for each card in their hand, then negate the monster's effects until the end of the turn. Okay, this is good for burn decks. Not bad. Yeah, if I was playing burns, I would use this because not only does the person take burn damage, but it also negates. So that's not bad at all. If either player takes effect damage, you can banish this card from your graveyard, set one normal trap from your hand or deck, and if you set it from the hand, it can be activated this turn. This is also pretty good for burns. So with the second effect, I think you can search Secret Barrel, pretty sure that's a normal trap, something like Ceasefire, actually. Ceasefire is probably one of my favorite burn traps in general. I've used it in a lot of different decks, but Ceasefire, I would for sure search that, and Magic Cylinder, if you really want to run Magic Cylinder, you could also search that and set it, and then, yeah. What do we got next? Oh, there is nothing next. Anyway, guys, I didn't realize there was 3. I actually like all 3 of these cards. All 3 of these cards are very, very good, very useful, and I will use them in one of my decks at least in some way, shape, or form. But anyway, guys, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And oh my goodness, look at the time.
It's time to do